Welcome to Localize. In this video, we'll show you how to use the Exclude Phrases by CSS Classes and IDs feature to block unwanted content from being brought into your Localize dashboard as new phrases. Here is the context page in our demo site. You'll see that there are contact names, email addresses, and website URLs in the page. By default, Localize will bring these into your dashboard as phrases to be translated. Here in the Localize dashboard, we see the unwanted content that was already found by Localize. Notice the contact names, email addresses, and website URLs. If this were a large list of contacts, there could be hundreds of email addresses and URLs cluttering up your dashboard. This contact doesn't need to be translated, and dealing with it in your pending bin just adds more time to your already busy schedule. So let's tell Localize to ignore it. If we look at the HTML for this page by bringing up the code inspector, we see that there are already CSS classes defined for this content. This will allow us to block this content using CSS selectors. If there were no CSS selectors defined for this content, we could add them, or we could use other methods to block the content. To block this content, we'll add the CSS selectors to our project settings. Navigate to the Exclude Phrases page in the settings. Enter the CSS class names for the name, email, and website URLs and click Save. Since the unwanted content was already brought into the dashboard, we'll move it to the trash. Ideally, you would have set up the blocked classes before content is brought into your dashboard, but sometimes you'll have to do it after you realize that unwanted content has been found. Now if we return to the contacts page and refresh the page, the names, email addresses, and website URLs won't be brought into the Localize dashboard. And if we add more contacts to our list in the future, the new ones also won't be brought in. As more content is brought into your dashboard, you may find other content that you don't need to translate. If you can't use this method of blocking CSS classes or IDs, there are several other methods to block content. Check out our How to Manage New Content in Your Dashboard guide in our help docs for more ideas.